What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on my Red Paladin on the 9.1 PTR. So 9.1 is next week, and I decided it would be a good idea if we try to figure out what the heck the gearing systems are, the domination sockets, the new raid gear, and how it's going to affect PvP. And I'll try and go over what I found out with you guys while messing around on the PTR. So, I have read patch notes in the past saying that the domination set bonuses, which let me show here that I bought from the vendor. So on the PTR, you can just buy pieces from a vendor with domination sockets on them. And apparently these socketed bonuses don't work in PvP, but the domination sockets do. And don't quote me on that because I personally haven't tested. This is just hearsay. I see it on the forum posts. I see it on patch notes, data mine stuff. But these gems, I know for sure someone has tested to see if these work on players, and they do. Now, what these domination shards are, I'm not sure where we're going to be acquiring them from, but the pieces, the domination socket gear comes from the raid. And to be honest, like, the gear itself looks really, really cool. Like, take a look at this sword, guys. Sword right here. This is from the raid. Like, almost a Lich King style weapon right here. It's called Gaith's Prison Blade, or Gaith's Prison Blade. It has a really cool effect. We'll get into that effect in a little bit. Let's continue talking about the domination sockets. So there is a vendor, and he sells these little gems with unique bonuses on them. And these bonuses are kind of insane if you think about it. Like in terms of actual effects, they are going to outweigh stats like versatility in PvP. Like, for example, this Shard of Core is just a flat 3% damage increase for 20 seconds. And if you're in 3's arena, you know, you practice once on someone, train them for 20 seconds, swap again, you know, you're maintaining a 3% increased damage buff. And then there's the Shard of Cure, so gain 880 absorb every 5 seconds, up to a cap of 4,400. That's, you know, that's not massive, but that's a decent damage reduction if you let it stack the full. Shard of Dies? Did I use that? Damaging a target increases your damage done to that target by a third, well, 0.33% for 4 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So again, very small damage increases. These are probably going to outweigh stats if you think about it. Stuff like versatility. So even if a piece might not have like your best stats, if it has a domination socket, you know, it might be worth taking. And these gems right here are the gems that I think are probably the most beneficial to PvP. There are some other weird ones like draining 200 health every 2 seconds from an enemy, but these 3 shards right here are probably the PvP shards. Now, as far as I'm aware, you can't get domination sockets from the Conquest vendor. So if you are interested in using these, you are going to have to raid. And lucky enough for me, I actually have been having an itch to raid, which I've literally never had before. So I kind of want to try and get some of these items from the raid. Now let's go over, you know, which bosses kind of look intriguing. So the first boss doesn't really have anything that we'd want at all. Like a Wrench Evil Conduit, meh. No thank you. The Eye of the Jailer, Expurgation Conduit, who knows, maybe it will be good. It has a decent mace, a really high mastery, not mace, polearm. But again, the PvP weapons will be best in slot just because they upgrade in PvP. And it doesn't have a domination socket, so not exactly worth running. Same with this wrist piece right here. It's a crit haste, not the best stats. It does have a domination socket, but probably not worth it. Like, sockets that are pieces of gear that we are going to be looking for are stuff that has you know, either haste verse or mastery verse plus a domination socket. That would probably be worth taking over the item level upgrade that PvP gear gives in PvP combat. At least if you're getting something from a mythic boss, or maybe even heroic, until, you know, I'm not sure if the heroic gear exactly equates with 2100. I don't think so. But mythic gear definitely does compete with the duelist level PvE gear. So this is an example right here of a piece that would be okay to swap out instead of a PvP specific item. So something that has high mastery, versatility, and a domination socket. So the 9 will have a piece that will be really good for us in PvP. Ooh, some nice legs, but you know, I think the upgrade in PvP, as long as your duelist plus will outweigh this, just because it doesn't have a domination socket. There is an unfortunate coincidence right here. Of course, this chest piece Ace Versa with a domination socket, but unfortunately I crafted my final verdict on my chest, so I don't think I'll be going for this one just because I don't feel like recrafting my final verdict. Apparently it's going to be easier to farm Soul Ash next patch. I haven't done too much research into that, but still at the moment, no thank you. I mean, I might change my mind later, but at the moment, I don't feel like grinding out another 235 legendary. Unless we get a legendary recycle system, because I have a bunch of useless legendaries that I crafted just to test, and yeah, no thanks. So, nothing really from Remnant of Ner'zhul. Oh, like a Lich King style thing. Ooh, Soul Render Dorm Azane. He has the Lights Barding Conduit. 252 item level, Divine Steed duration is increased by 90%. So we would have an almost 6-second Divine Steed. That would be awesome. I will raid just to get this specific conduit. Hellscream's Requiem. Interesting. It's supposed to be some type of Garrosh thing. Domination Socket with Crit Mastery. Probably a really good PvE piece. Not so great in PvP. And yeah, nothing too attractive here other than the conduit. Painsmith Raznow. This right here has a really good hand piece for us. Haste, Versatility, Domination Socket. So Painsmith and Raznow, keep that on your radar. You're going to want to grab that Domination Socket from Mythic. Guardian of the First Ones. Interesting name. And boom! Shielding Words, 252. Word of Glory grants you a shield prevents damage equal to 27% of the healing done by Word of Glory. That seems pretty incredible. And I am sorry if you guys can hear my cat meowing right now. I don't know why he's asking for food. Please stop. This chest piece right here, Haste Mastery. It's decent. Domination Socket. What else do we have here? Haste Verse. Some interesting trinkets, but nothing too important other than the shielding words off of the Guardians of the First Ones. 8 scribed Ro-Kalo. Nothing too important here. Kel'Thuzad. What's this? The third time we're fighting Kel'Thuzad? Third or fourth, maybe? I don't know. This guy has the Jace or Jathese, the Prison Blade. Looks really cool. Has a pretty cool weapon effect. I haven't exactly figured out how it works yet, but apparently when you consume a weapon, for example, I have right now, I consumed a single weapon. I consumed a 226 one-handed sword. I got the effect when attacking enemy. Your weapon has a low chance to guide your blade towards a weak spot, dealing almost 3k additional physical damage. So let's take a look and see if it does anything else if we consume a higher level, like two-handed weapon. So let's go eat my Sinful Gladiator's Great Mallet right now, or goodbye weapon. What is this going to do for us? Render tribute. Maybe it's based on item level. Okay, so I consumed my two-handed PvP weapon, and we increased the effect of the Prison Blade to 3,457 additional physical damage. So now I've consumed 2 weapons total. Let me see what happens if I consume a third. Let's get rid of this little Sinful Aspirant's Gavel. See if it increases the damage at all, or if it's based on item level. Okay. Okay, what is this weapon? What? Now it now also grants 200 strength for 3 seconds? Okay, what about a fourth weapon? Do we have another weapon in here? Alright, we're gonna go kill the my PvP holy weapon. 400 strength? Oh my god, what is this weapon? This is nuts. But wait a minute. Its secondary stats are pretty low, huh? Plus 10 crit, plus 20 haste. Is that right? Is it getting weaker stats throughout like each time I consume a weapon? Do I have any other weapons in? I don't think I do. I think I have eaten all my weapons that I can eat for now. Well, that is quite an interesting weapon effect. I wonder how high this stacks. So actually, guys, this might be good in PvP if this works in PvP. Extra physical damage at 400 strength proc. That's pretty big. What are the base stats of this weapon? Okay, so it does get weaker. The bigger the bonus effect, the special effect, or whatever you want to call it, the weaker the secondary stats get. Is my Jaith's is from normal, so let's compare it to the normal Jaith's right here. So yeah, the rank 1 Jaith's or Jaithies, I'm sorry if I'm calling it the wrong thing, guys, has 99 haste and 48 crit. But my personal weapon now, after all those consumptions or whatever, has 10 crit and 20 haste. I wonder if you can stack it up all the way to no additional stats, and that's the max you can get off of the bonus. Sorry, I don't have additional weapons to keep consuming, but very interesting effect. All right, moving on. So that's a potential weapon that we might want to get. The last boss here, Sylvanas Windrunner. I'm finally going to take her out. She has our Templar's Vindication. Yes, please. Even the 226, just from normal, is a 48% additional chance. I think on live right now I have a 213. So I'm going to have to keep upgrading. So the Mythic is a 54% chance for Templar's Vindication or Templar's Verdict to hit an additional time. So very nice. A Haste Versatility Domination Socket piece off of Sylvanas Windrunner. This is something I would definitely want to get. I have never... not never. I think I have done Mythic during one season. Maybe it was WoD before the thing ended. Or maybe it was the second patch of BFA. I don't remember. I rated Mythic like once or twice. But if we can obtain this piece, we would get like ahead of the curve or whatever. That'd be really cool. 39 verse, 85 haste, and a domination socket. Looks really good in PvP. Anything else here that looks hasty? I don't think so. I think, only Templar's Vindication and the shoulders are good off Sylvanas. I mean, they're really good off Sylvanas, but yeah, nothing too much. I guess our best weapon, it comes from Kel'Thuzad. That's really cool. Unfortunately, it's not versatility or mastery, but 400 strength is really big, and I'm sure we can keep pushing this higher and higher, and I'm sure the Mythic effect is probably better than the normal version, which I have at the moment. Okay. So, all in all, I think there might be a benefit to raiding in PvP this season, at least for maybe 2 or 3 domination sockets in your gear. I'm not going to go too ham for them, other than maybe that shoulder piece, maybe the weapon. The weapon could be really fun to have. But yeah, guys, if you're interested in the new system for next season, it is Domination Sockets. They look kind of interesting. I wish there was a way that we could obtain them through PvP, but if the raid's fun, it is what it is. And yeah, good luck next season, guys. Enjoy. I'll see you.